Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTube. Ryan Engelstad and Gabe Engelstad here from Thunderdome, Minnesota, and this is his part of the After Action Report, talking about the new wonderful orange globs of plastic that we found and the wonderful spring thunder. We kind of got it aiming at me, so we'll talk about that first. We did Dremel off a little bit on the door, and then we figured out a way to get in there and take that little bit off that metal.
No, it doesn't stick.
So now it doesn't stick, and it performed very well.
But my armor did not.
This was printed. They said with a high infill or whatever it is. So it is a heavy blaster. It pulled, and it did have this attachment on when we bought it. And his armor has the magnets, and it pulled the magnets right off the back. So it was pretty cool that the black on. Yeah, we can see it. So we have to figure out a way to repair those. But Michael Needs did have a Prometheus on his back as a secondary, and it worked. So there's got to be a way of securing those magnets just a little bit better. So we'll work on.
It goes straight back in.
Yeah, but we don't want it falling off again.
You're right.
Once lucky, twice cautious. So that was a Spring Thunder. It did great.
It was great. Matt said that we could run it at his wars with buckshot, and I'm really excited for that because they only allow stock blasters. But since with buckshot it only shoots 25 to 50 feet, he said, sure, why not? And yeah.
Yep. And we're trustworthy enough that we won't abuse that. And so now we go down to the newness.
So this,
he loved it so much he wouldn't let me touch it. He shot me several times with it.
And my cargo pants fit 5 mags perfectly. I only ever switched mags 3 times in a game. Otherwise, I was able to top off every mag at least 3 times a game. So it was a lot of fun. It shoots amazingly with half darts. Full lengths are not as good, but that may also just be the darts that we had.
Yeah, I didn't like the Adventure Force waffles. I said that. I don't know if I saw some minigun on the field. Maybe somebody was using those.
I never used the Aeon Pro.
Yeah, because I tried, and then we gave you the mag for it, and off we went.
Yeah. It is a tough time.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a little bit tougher than you think. We're hanging out the laundry because our dryer took a dump, so we're using the old school dryer. Last shot. I guess it's convenient that we're not going to lose our 10-cent bullet rounds here.
Or free because we may have taken.
Well, we donated about 300 rival rounds to them, so I think we did a fair trade.
It's super comfy. You don't really need a sight.
We can't get him to whistle.
The first one did.
No.
I don't think we'll hear it on camera.
That's probably true. You heard him whistling yesterday too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hit the fence all the way down there with a good solid whap. So, the one piece of advice I don't think I heard that I know I experienced was you really got to make sure you slam home that magazine, because you can feel it, friction fits up, and then you might feel like it's seated, but you really do have to make sure it's in contact.
And it's because it can do katanas, talons, or these.
Yep. So it really does have a nice tight fit, but you can think that you're all the way in and not see it just like that, and you're not there yet. But you gotta get it all the way in. So, yeah. Did you ever use a full length mag at all?
Once. I went through the whole mag. I don't think I hit anybody. I went through a whole mag of half darts. I hit at least 5 people.
Yep. Took you 3 shots to hit me once.
Yeah.
But that was across the field too.
It looks nice though.
It does look nice. So, definitely another blaster to learn about, because doing mag swaps and doing, other things, is all new things to learn. New switch, all blasters have their little quirks and finickies. Anything else you got to say on the subject?
I don't think so.
All right. Did you have fun yesterday?
I had a lot of fun.
So, it is always good to...
I guess the nice thing about the Aeon, though, is that you can top off.
You could.
Just while priming.
If you really think that would work better than... No, it works pretty good. So, like I said, we'll be looking into getting some more of those nice little mags. We'll figure out how to... I know the guys yesterday were saying how out of darts and foam blast and everybody's running out of short mags, and this is probably why, that these coming into the ecosystem has...
Because instead of the Dart Zone Pro being 100, these being 50, or 150, whatever it is.
Yep.
And it's essentially the same thing.
Only better.
Shorter. A little bit shorter, I've heard.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yep. It was actually a little bit of a road to get here if you think about all the different iterations. The Pro, Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 1.1, and there were some few ways to get it here, but it's here. And we're happy we have one. So, should we close it out on that?
Yeah.
Alright, so one thing also that we decided was we're going to dedicate a bag for the Nexus Pros and Half Links and the String Thunder, so we keep it all together. So, like I said in my last video, keeping everything nice and organized, and so we can keep the, when it comes to going to a battle, we just grab the one bag if we want to run the Nexus.
And if you ever go to a Project My Neighborhood war, remember that Nexus and Aeons are not allowed.
Yep.
Because they are too high performing.
Yep. We said if it gets to that point, that we'd do a specific round for that, because he did buy several to have as loaners, but yeah, they wouldn't not be part of the stock battle. All right, we'll close her out on that one, and I hope everybody stays safe and stays well. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Have fun out there. Bye.